Scoot back.
What are you looking at?
Okay. All right, you see these two fans? These are fans right here. Now look under there, you see those two little metal pieces?
Yes.
It's kind of like a hot glue gun. You know when you squeeze a hot glue gun, the glue like kind of comes out like that?
Yes.
That's what this does. These two lines right here are these spools on the back. And how it works is it's gonna melt. Here, see this little stuff right here? This is plastic. Just like this. So instead of using hot glue, it uses this. This is like plastic. Or this is plastic. It'll melt that plastic, and then it's gonna draw with the melted plastic.
Look.
What the machine tells it to.
It has a message.
It does have a message. Okay, but listen. So this piece right here, this flat part, will get very, very hot. Do we want to touch that? No. Those little pieces right there where the plastic is going to come out, those are going to get very hot. Do we want to touch those either?
No.
Exactly.
But
Okay.
can we touch the fans?
No, I would not touch fans. They'll probably get your fingers. All right, so what do we want to make first?
A scorpion.
Scorpion. Okay.
Yes, a scorpion that
Okay.
holds like crayons, pencils, and pins.
Okay, so we downloaded the MakerBot software. Deke found a scorpion on Thingiverse. I think I have everything set up. I really don't know.
You should figure out.
Yep, we're gonna figure it out. So we're gonna hit print and we're gonna see what happens.
How does it get into the 3D
Okay,
printer?
so underneath here, this big blue board under there, that's a computer board. It's telling, this is a motor, this is a motor, there are motors up here, and it's just telling all the motors what to do.
Yes, but I have a question. How's the word of telling the 3D printer what
It doesn't
to print?
speak in words, it speaks in language that the computer understands.
I know, but how does it get to the 3D printer?
Through this cable, right here.
Okay.
From the computer into this cable, and this cable into the back of the machine. As Mr. Lance said, it's going to heat up twice. So it'll heat up whenever we preheat it, and then right before it prints, it'll heat up again. So now you can see. Look underneath it. See those little triangles? That is where. Whoa! Whoa! Check it out.
That is
Oh, we
amazing.
forgot to put down the hairspray stuff.
What?
Whoa! Look at it go.
Whoa. That
It's
is
gonna lay
super
around a
mega.
big border. Yeah, we didn't lay down.
That is super
We forgot to put the hairspray down, so it might mess up.
What hairspray?
We were supposed to put down some hairspray to keep everything from moving around. I don't know. We're just supposed to. Hairspray is like
When you're bald, oh, you get some more hair.
No. Actually, the opposite though.
Just do a bunch of squiggles.
It is doing a bunch of squiggles, but all those squiggles. See this bed right here, it's going to get drawn and it's going to move down. And it's going to draw on top of those squiggles and move down a little bit more and draw on top of those. And that's what it's going to do. It's going to keep adding all of that plasticky stuff on top of those squiggles until it builds what you wanted it to build. Now see, look, all these motors, there's a motor on here that's driving it back and forth this way. There's motors over here that are pulling it this way. So when the computer goes through the cable and talks to that computer board, it's telling all these motors where to go. And that's how it's building, just like the CNC. It does the same thing. But this time, instead of CNC cutting the material away, the 3D printer will put material on top of it to build it. It's called additive. Can you say additive? Additive. And the CNC, do you think it adds or subtracts?
Subtract.
Exactly, it's subtractive, and this is additive. And that
Oh,
is
I think I know what
subtractive.
subtracting means. It means that it takes away something.
It sure does. Why don't you tell the camera what subtractive means? Why don't you tell the camera, what is the CNC? Is it additive or subtractive?
The CNC is subtractive, and what subtractive it means is that it loses bits and bits of more things. And the longer it takes away stuff, the more thinner it gets.
Exactly. And now, is a 3D printer additive or is it subtractive?
Subtract? Wait,
No.
additive.
Why? Tell the camera what additive means.
Because it's adding more things.
It's adding more plastic on top, right? Pretty neat. It's pretty slow though, right? It's not just gonna like poof, like make your scorpion appear. It's got to draw it in plastic. So we can go play and go do some stuff and then come back and check on it. You wanna do that?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Why don't you say bye to the camera?
Bye, camera.
Deke,
Go.
give me an update.
What's an update?
Tell me what's happening with the 3D print.
Well, the 3D printer is printing out the same shape
Well, look in there and get close and tell me what you see.
as a scorpion. It's printing out the same shape as a scorpion.
Yeah.
And I have no idea what it's gonna turn out when it's gonna look like when it's done.
It's pretty awesome, huh? Think of all the cool things that we can make.
See all this flat stuff on the bottom is support material, so we have to peel that off.
All
Okay,
of
so,
it.
yeah, so we gotta be very careful. I had to pry this thing off of the print bed, and I was pretty nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty nervous right now.
Deke, what do you think?
That's good. Except the little tail part here.
Yeah, that little tail end, it did rip off.
Yeah, that for sure works.
Officially.
Yeah. Easy, Dad.
Hey, man, I'm just as new at this as you are.
Easy. Easy, Dad. Easy. He's there.
Easy there.
Easy there, Dad. Easy there.
Dude, you're making me nervous.
Why are you making me nervous?
You're making me nervous, dude.
Why do you know that? How? How do you know that?
There we go.
Well, there
Alright,
you
so his little claws, hold on.
They pinch.
Yeah, they pinch, and now his
Super
tail
cool.
is supposed to move. So let's see.
Yeah, there he goes.
Go get a pencil or a crayon or something.
Okay. Hold on a minute.
Booyah.
Print.
It worked.
As long as he's happy, I really don't care.
Are we sure he's happy?
I never know.
I know. We never know. Unfortunately, we didn't get on camera when he said this was awesome.
It was fleeting and it was very quick.
The words came from his mouth, regardless of how long that moment lasted.
It was short.
I'm sure, but they flowed from his mouth, which is a rarity.
This was awesome. That was. You might want to get a shorter one, like a crayon. Crayon might work a little bit better.
There he goes.
Flop.
It works like a champ. Alright, so the whole point was this thing, I got this on Thingiverse, and there were a bunch of animals that had these little grabby, like kind of
Crocodiles and
pinchable.
eagles.
It did, it had an eagle, you could pinch his mouth, a little crocodile, you could pinch his mouth, and you saw this, and it was holding like a little crayon or a pencil, and you thought it was cool. Pretty super awesome. This is your very first 3D print, pal.
Very first one.
What do you think?
The first one that you made.
All right, Deke.
That's
What do you
good.
think?
Look at mom.
Good. That's good.
It's good.
Very good.
It's very good. Oh boy.
God
And I'm
declared it
gonna-
was very
and
good.
I'm gonna name him Wiggly Arms.
Name and wiggly arms. Alright, buddy.